Hi, I'm Ken Reid. This is Hockey Card History. You wanted it, you got it. The requests have been coming in, and we listen to the people. This week, we're looking at the best mullets in hockey card history. Remember, these are cards in my collection, so if you are in love with a mullet and I don't have it, it's probably not on one of my cards. Also, qualifier. In my opinion, I am judge and jury on this thing. Ron Duguay does not have a mullet. Ron Duguay is a party all over if you look at his old hockey cards. Just beautiful hair. Maybe the best hockey hair of all time, but not a mullet. Mullet, business front, party back, on we go. This guy thrilled so many people every All-Star weekend back in the 90s.
Iafrate. 105.2! 105.2! Oh, my goodness. Whoa, baby. Hey, I'm going to start wearing my hair like that.
The hardest slap shot, it was like tuning into the home run contest. This is his 1993 Upper Deck McDonald's All-Star card. Al Iafrate. Al Iafrate. Boom. His slap shot, legendary at these All-Star festivities. And the skullet, legendary as well. One of the nicest men you'll ever meet with one of the hardest slap shots of all time. Al Iafrate, just a really underrated player and a fantastic individual and a great personality for the game. One of the hardest slap shots of all time. Rick Tocchet.
55 seconds, chance for Tocchet. Score! Rick Tocchet with a big blast!
Rick Tocchet cranks this one.
Power forward, current coach of the Arizona Coyotes, connoisseur of the mullet on this 1991-92 Pro Set. How about a little love for Pro Set? Overproduced, but still lots of fun. And man, Rick Tocchet, he could do everything. He could score, he could hit, he could scrap. 90-91, 40 goals, 150 PIMs. Next up, it's his 92-93 Upper Deck. Now remember, we're talking business in the front, party in the back. Shane Corson looks like a banker head on. But, I mean, look at that little party coming out in the back. Shane Corson captained the Oilers. He captained the Montreal Canadiens. He played in the 98 Olympics. He won World Junior Gold. Fantastic player. He's the kind of player who could do it all back in the day. Total power forward. I loved him when he was on a line with Stéphane Richer back in the day for the Canadiens. Another guy in this countdown who's just a fantastic person. I have all the time in the world for Shane Corson, and I have all the time in the world for that haircut. I mean, I'm looking at Shane head on. I'm thinking financial, but I'm looking in the back. I'm thinking party all the time. That's a great mullet. Moving right along. Okay. If you're coming out of the WHL back in the day, you had to have a mullet. It may have been in your contract. This is the rookie card, 92-93, of Vladimir Vujtek. Now, Vladimir didn't go on to have an illustrious NHL career, but he did play over 100 games for 4 different NHL teams, and he was drafted with that mullet. That's fantastic. And I like that it's cut right along, none of that shaggy sideburns like I have, right? The mullet, a good mullet, you were cut right along the edge. Way to go, Vladdy. Look, some people can do it all right? Some may argue this isn't a mullet. Maybe you're thinking it's party all over. The greatest hockey player of all time also had some of the greatest hair of all time when it came to hockey cards as well. Look at this 91-92 O-Pee-Chee highlight card of the great one, Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky had some of the best hockey card. No matter the era, he could do it. That is gorgeous. So the ears are sticking out. That's why I consider this a mullet. The great one, great mullet. I mean, Wayne Gretzky, way to go. Wow. Okay, love this set, first off. Completely underrated set for me. Underrated brand, really. Top Stadium Club. This is 93-94 Stadium Club. This is the speedy Laurie Boschman. One of the few bright spots for the Ottawa Senators early in their tenure. He was a demon back in the day for the Winnipeg Jets. I used to play a little bit of pickup with Laurie when I worked in Ottawa. The man can still fly. Let's read a little bit on the back of the card. In addition to being a scoring threat, Laurie's an effective checker and has plenty of hockey smarts. His veteran leadership and experience are a steadying influence on a young expansion club, can agitate players into taking bad penalties. Man, Laurie Boschman, wearing the C for the Ottawa Senators. That was not a good gig. Well, not an easy gig back in the day, but that's a great haircut on Laurie Boschman. Okay, more mullets. Number 4. I love these cards from Upper Deck that's centered around the draft back in the day. This is the star rookie card, 90-91 of Jason Herter. He was the team's #1 pick. He went on to play one NHL game for the New York Islanders, but he gives us a look at what a mullet is. And by that, I mean side profile look. Short on top, nice and trimmed on the sides, and just a Kentucky waterfall down the back. Jason Herter, this is his rookie card, one NHL game. If you're going to have a rookie card, you might as well have a haircut like that on it. Love it. Okay, another guy who was a really, really good goaltender back in the day, a big goalie. One of those first big goalies we saw come along. Ken Dryden, of course, was huge back in the day for the Montreal Canadiens, but this guy was big.
Oh, here's Gretzky. He's got a break, right in and goal. Puppa got his glove on that one to rob Wayne Gretzky. Again to Gretzky, another save by Puppa.
Took up a lot of space in the net. He's now a real estate agent in the Tampa area. If you have any real estate agent needs in Tampa, a little love for Pro Set, the 90-91 Pro Set of Buffalo Sabres goaltender Darren Puppa. You can just see the hair flowing down the side. Puppa was one big dude between the pipes. I remember I met him when I was a little kid. He seemed like an absolute giant. He was a really, really good goaltender with a really, really good mullet. Number 2, best mullets of all time on a hockey card. Mention, when you came out of the WHL back in the day, you had to have a mullet. And if you were a tough guy in the WHL, go back and look at some old hockey fights from the WHL. Every toughie had a mullet, including the Link Gaetz. This is a rookie card, OPG rookie card. 91-92 of the notorious Link Gaetz. I mean, look at that. That is just absolutely beautiful. Think of the fear. Now, close your eyes, go back to the WHL back in 1990, and imagine being 16, 17 years old and being lined up against the missing Link. It would not be easy. Link Gaetz, fantastic mullet. Absolutely love it. Plus, it's an excuse for me to, I don't know, fit in a Link Gaetz scrap on this video.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
There goes Link Gaetz. And it is Probert.
Two heavyweights.
We're talking about this before the game. I bet Dennis that they wouldn't get through the first period without doing this. And here we go. It is Probert and Link Gaetz, two of the toughest players in the NHL, at least on their statistics. And the linesmen are going to stay away from them for a while.
I wouldn't get near him either.
No. And I think that this was inevitable. This is sort of marking out your territory, that early in the season this was going to happen, that Probert was going to have to take on Gaetz just to see what he was made of. And now the linesmen try to jump in between him and hope they don't get hurt.
Best mullet ever on a hockey card. You know what's coming. I mean, you know who this is. The only question is, which card would I choose? Would I choose the free-flowing mullet of his later years? No. Would I use really tight from his early years? Absolutely. 1991-92 Upper Deck All-Star card, Jaromir Jagr. I'm not saying anything because I do not have to say anything. To me, that is the greatest mullet in hockey card history. Hey, if you liked that video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to Sportsnet's YouTube channel. What I like to do is, well, look at all the videos and wonder what's in the background. For example, did you know Colby Armstrong is in the background of this shot? It's true. Subscribe right now.